What's up, my people? How that day waiting they happen waiting this up? Welcome back to our channel. This one is about Yul Edochie. Now I stumble on the report that says that Yul Edochie unfollows May, the first wife. Finally unfollows her. I mean, May already unfollowed Yul Edochie long time ago, you know. And here I am thinking about it as usual. Does it mean, because it's it's very confusing, right? May Yul Edochie. That is May Edochie's name on Instagram. She's yet to remove the name Edochie. Even Yul Edochie's name is part of her name. Yul Edochie. May Yul Edochie. And now Yul Edochie has finally unfollowed her. So they follow themselves now. You understand? Nobody they follow anybody. But what do you think is going on in background? Most of the time, you know, when things like this happen, it shows that the couples are already working on something not good, like divorce, you know, or one person is already trying to make a move or go to court or use legal something. It's always like that, you know, on social media. Now, are we praying for something like this to happen? I'm not praying for something like this to happen, you know, but whatever makes May Edochie happy, it's fine. It's not, they are not my family. I'm not, you know, part of their family. But I also think it is important to be very careful with all these things, putting it on social media. Again, guys, let's subscribe so you can get notified immediately, and like this video. Now it seems like after Yul Edochie married the second wife, everything is on social media about Yul Edochie. Before now, we really know whatever is going on in Yul Edochie's family. People are saying like, Yul Edochie, you can't eat your cake and have it. So now you're getting frustrated because the lady is not paying attention to you. She's busy with work, although the lady said that she's actually depressed, right? But she's just trying to, like, you know, mask the whole thing and just keep on with life, keep pushing until she finally healed. And Yul Edochie wouldn't even stop talking. He's been reacting ever since he revealed the second wife. And even I saw the second wife coming on social media saying that, "Now man you be," sending a message to Yul Edochie like, "Man, now man you be, man." Is she trying to say that, "Now man you be," for unfollowing or publicly unfollowing your first wife? Well, that is a joy of every or most second wives or third wives. It's for you to stop maybe loving the first wife, because that's like a competition, right? And focus on them. So it's understandable. Does that mean that this person is a bad person? I don't think so, because when it's all said and done, we're still going to talk about Yul Edochie allowing that to happen. Marrying a second wife, nobody put a gun to your head, right? So we can't just blame the lady. Okay, so now this is a competition. So would you allow your competitor, you know, to lose that attention? Of course, it's your competitor. It's understandable. Is it good or not? It's up to the person who's thinking about it. We're here to hear about the divorce or anything, but it seems like it's boring. Seems so. May Edochie still have the full name, May Yul Edochie. And here we have Georgina Onua. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what it seemed like right now. So Georgina reached out to May Edochie, you know, praising her. You understand? Trying to show her love because she's got problem with Yul Edochie. I mean, remember the Apostle Suleiman saga, and Yul Edochie gave his 2 cents about the whole thing. Georgina and Yul Edochie got into a fight after Yul Edochie posted that. Georgina took it personal, and now she's cool with Yul Edochie's first wife. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Guys, the next one right here is about Alexx Ekubo and his ex, Achilonu. I hope I pronounced that right. Now, this lady, the ex, right? You know, she seems sweet on social media and all that. In fact, both of them seem sweet together before they broke off the engagement. She said that Alexx Ekubo betrayed her, something like that. That's what she's trying to say in her new statement. Now, this new statement, right? She said she has forgiven Alexx Ekubo. Alexx Ekubo apologized and all that. If you ask me, is this statement necessary after almost a year? I don't think so. Why coming out on social media to tell us that, oh, it is because the rumors about this man being gay, that's why you release, you know, that statement, right? Seriously, I don't think that has new statement is necessary. That, oh, it is not because I think he's gay or he's gay, that's why I left him. He did something else. You waited for almost a year to clear the air, yet refused to state the main reason why you left him. But you said he did something wrong. So you left us thinking something weird again. You're trying to give us antidote for something that still requires another antidote to clear off. On social, it can never clear up on social. We know whether you explain yourself or not. You're still making the whole thing worse because people still see that this guy was the one who effed up, who, you know, who screwed up. So you're saying he has apologized to you, right? And that's why you're making this I think that's why you're making the statement. He's apologized. You guys are cool now. Everything is fine. You explain how sad you were when, you know, you were going through the whole process, and how you were down and how you cry every day, how you try to mask it, to explain all these things, yet says that he did something wrong, you are forgiving him, and won't state what he did. Why did you tell us anyways? And what do I think is the best way to do this? Just explain, leave your truth. Like, you know, that's what, you know, started this whole rumors, because you included in that statement that everybody should leave their truth or something like that. But that part, people were like, leaving your truth, maybe this guy is gay. You can just address that part, right? But leaving us with this, saying, I also want to clear the air regarding the context of my statement. In the 5 sentences I wrote, the highlighted part that was all over the media, I was, live in your truth. I never said Alexx should live in his truth. The sentence I wrote in full was, everyone should find their happiness and live in their truth. My words were misconstrued and now understandably seemed directed at him because of the gay rumors that have followed him for years. Sadly, anything I would have said or not said would have led to those assumptions. From the moment I said yes to the moment I unfollowed him, everyone kept pushing the gay narrative. It's not something I can control, but hopefully I can try to explain my meaning. Also, this is not to say being gay is bad. Gosh. Living in one's truth is to live as your most authentic self, to live by what you preach. If you speak of loyalty, be loyal. If you speak of discipline, be disciplined. The list goes on. It's too vague to explain, but it does not mean someone is gay. It's a beautiful phrase that wasn't meant to be negative, and it wasn't directed at him. I'm living in my truth now by speaking up and no longer being afraid to be vulnerable publicly. Okay, here she said, I will not reveal the reasons why we ended this whole thing. That's personal, and he has already apologized. Okay, did he cheat? I've been waiting. Or did he cheat with your sister or somebody, like you left us feeling weird. Just leave it like that. We've already forgotten the story. Seriously, a lot of people have really forgotten the story. Releasing a statement upon statement doesn't. This is the quote: reaction upon reaction upon reaction about something posted, about you does not really solve the issue. People will always pick out more stuff to talk about. You can release first statement. Maybe the thing is becoming really, really crazy. Then release a second statement, and that's it. Because something will always be off. Not be social media. These are people from different backgrounds, different attitude. Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have a pastor. His followers or members spray money on his feet. And he's so unbothered. He was just, like looking like a chief. I don't even know what is right anymore in Christianity, and I can't really just criticize this pastor. What this pastor is doing is wrong or something. I will never do that. I can only report it, but I will never do that. It's up to the viewers, because seriously, when it comes to spiritual stuff like this, I'll just leave it for those people who understand the Bible perfectly better than me to explain these things. Here we have Victor the artist. Victor is a talented artist who was previously signed to YBNL, and I feel sorry for Victor. Seriously, he's like I said, he's a very talented artist, and seeing him going through struggling with his career is not something that's good. If you, in case you don't know, these things make people feel depressed. I know a guy, back then, this guy almost killed himself. Until now, the guy never blew. Sadly, he almost killed himself just because blew. So this guy said he sent 5 million naira to someone to promote his music, and they traveled. Japa, everybody wants to Japa. Well, they left with his money. They left Nigeria with his money, and he feels so sad. He came on social media to express his feelings. That is really, really sad. Okay, moving on. Here we have politics. I saw on Twitter trends, Zakoji trending. I was like, what did happen? Zakoji the trend. I checked. It was because Zakoji is campaigning for Tinubu, and the people were disappointed. They said, so this man finally collects money to advertise, to campaign for Tinubu. This is a big surprise. Not just Zakoji. We're going to watch the video, right? Not just Zakoji. Also, this actor Benedict Johnson himself as well. Ask everybody. In fact, this one is in Igbo language. I only understand, I think, 30% of what he said, roughly. Yeah, guys, so let us watch Zakoji, and after that we'll watch this actor Benedict Johnson.
My name is Zach Oji, actor, filmmaker, and vice president of the Ambassadors of Voice for Change. My support for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is both experiential and personal. I have lived in Lagos for over 40 years of my life. I have always known this man as a chief crusader for the democratic consolidation of our country, Nigeria. I have always known him as a man who stands for equity, justice, fair play, and national cohesion. In his time as the governor of Lagos State, He ran an all-inclusive government, drawing people from different ethnic extractions into the executive council as decision makers to run the affairs of the state. There is nothing like this. So people who came from different ethnic extractions were given an opportunity to be part of the decision making of Lagos State. And I know with a high degree of certainty that on a national scale, when he becomes the president of Nigeria, he will do likewise. This is what we need in this country. Though we differ in tribe and tongue, but in solidarity and brotherhood we stand tall and proud. I know that when he becomes the president of this country, he will turn the economy around for the better. So join me to support this man to turn the fortunes of this country around for the better. Join me and support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria.
Biko ndị Igbo nwe m nọ, achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla gee ntị na ihe m chọrọ ịkọwara unu. Achọrọ m ka ndị Igbo mekwa ụdị mistake anyị mere na 2015 Igbo niile gbakọtara wee kwụrụ sọsọ ofu ebe tụba vootu tụchaa. Igbo niile wee daa wee taa afụfụ for 8 years. Biko nọ, ana m ayọ ndị Igbo ka onye ọbụla wepụta obi ka a tụnyere ndị ebe a, etinyelụ ndị ebe a. Nya ana m ayọ unu ka unu niile etinyelụ Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban, the city boy. Biko tụnyelụ na ya maka na unu tụnyere ya ọ ya adịla ndị Igbo mma. Nke a bụ ezigbote nkwa a na-ekwe ndị Igbo. Unu tụnyere ya Igbo, ọ ga-abara anyị uru. Biko kaigano kedu ebe anyị na-aga APC o ebe sere azịza onye ọbụla weta vootu ka tinyelu unu Jagaban ka tinye ebe ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma ka tinye Igbo ekele m unu chachacha Igbo kwen.
This message is brought to you by the ambassadors of Voice for Change Nigeria.
Here, that's the last one we have sure AAC presidential candidate. He said if elected president of Nigeria, he said he will fire all the generals.
With regards to security, there needs to be an overhaul of our security system. I am going in there firing every damn general in the army who is involved in fighting terrorism in this country. They're thieves. And I know them. I've done that as an investigative reporter. These guys don't want the war to end. And I know that if you're hearing this from me, you'll probably be feeling pity for me, saying the generals will never allow this guy to become president. No, we should not be at the mercy of the generals. The generals should be at the mercy of the country, and because we are the one paying them. I'll fire every one of them, and I'll increase the officer cadre of the Nigerian security system. There are only 5,000 officers within the Nigerian army of about 200 and something thousand, about 300 and something thousand members. And these people are not enough. And the generals don't promote people, because if they promote, then it shows that they'll be on their way out.
What do you think about this, my people? Thank you so much for watching. Until we see next time, peace.